Yeah. Hi, Dave. How would you sort of assess Zach's outing?
Average at best. He walked a couple guys that really hurt. Um, they fought him a little bit, but he just couldn't. He didn't put him away a couple of times, and they got to a full count. I think the ball ended up hitting about the middle of the wall out there with 2 outs. That was a tough one. Just about to get out of that, and then couldn't finish him off. I thought Carter came in and did a great job. Really gave us an opportunity to score and get back in the game, and we just never did. Give credit to their pitchers. I mean, Prager was good, but Weston Moss is their guy. I mean, they took a shot there in the fifth and brought him in, and we had our shot to get to him, and we couldn't quite get that big hit. Had 2 innings against him, and we had a couple of guys on where we needed one more hit to at least score, and we couldn't get it. So, that's kind of the way I assess it. We didn't get the hit when we needed it, and they did.
Georgia, you were saying that the middle of your order didn't do enough. Kind of a similar story here tonight. What do you think needs to improve from the at-bats?
Yeah, I mean, it was more up and down. There were a couple of guys that left some guys on, and really, Helfrich got a hit. Kozil didn't get a hit. Cahillo had a great bat in the first inning, but it was more about the times they didn't make, good contact. We just didn't drive anybody in. I don't think it was really just a certain part of the order. I mean, Iredale struggled again, and he hit a ball. I don't know, his second at bat. If it hadn't been for the wind, it goes out of the park to right center. But that's the way it works. Yeah. So anyway.
What is that off-speed pitch that Moss has so much success? Just a change-up.
Yeah, it's a good pitch.
Did you feel like the hitters were maybe? It felt like there were a lot of times they took that pitch. Were your guys maybe a little too patient there?
Yeah, we were trying to sit on that pitch as best we could. We didn't swing at too many fastballs. He didn't throw a lot of them either. I mean, righties, if you look at the numbers, haven't done much against him all year. The lefties are hitting around 300 against him. Even that ball like Frazier in the last inning, I mean, it was right at him. They got two of those same kind of ground balls in the first inning, and they went through and ended up scoring. But yeah, it was he threw a little bit of a cutter changeup, slider, and then the fastball. But what he does, he locates it really well.
How critical, nice was it to get that kind of outing for Carter, especially with a doubleheader tomorrow, to keep some arms in the pen?
Yeah, I mean, he left us a lot of options tomorrow. I mean, hopefully we'll come out and swing the bats a little bit better. It's going to be the same type day with the wind, and line drives are good every day, but they're going to be a lot better on days like that. Yeah, it was big. We, for us to get 4 innings out of him, and then at the same time, not only did he get us through 4 innings, he stopped them and gave us an opportunity to catch up, and we never did.
Used Moss for a lot of pitches tonight. I mean, how big is it tomorrow to try and get their starters out a little early, or maybe just make sure you get their pitch counts up early in the games?
Well, it's always important, no matter when you're playing. If you can get the pitch count up and get the starters out of the game, it's a good thing. Especially, in the first 3 or 4 innings, it's usually to your advantage. So hopefully we'll be able to do that tomorrow.
On pregame, I think you mentioned Iredale had a really good BP. Just what are you seeing from him at the plate? Is there anything in particular he's doing that's led to this slump?
I mean, it's no secret. You got to have confidence when you go to the plate. And right now, when you're a hitter and you're struggling, you got to see one drop in every now and then. He hadn't had one in a while. The swing's still pretty good. Got to stay on the ball a little bit more. When you get a pitch, you got to square it up. And again, a couple of pitches today fouled him off, and then they went back to work on him. So, it's his battle. He's got to find a way to get through it.
This is the first time we've seen him extended like that since before his injury. Is this something you knew that he had in him, or was it just a matter of he had it rolling tonight and just let him go?
Well, we knew he had it in him. He's built up. I think he threw 40 pitches tonight, 45, somewhere in there. And, that's not very many pitches for 4 innings. He did a great job. He got a double play ball. some quick strikeouts. Had to fight a few guys, but yeah, he just kind of showed us what we needed to do, and he still had good stuff. So send him back out there.
Really quickly on Vahiva's jump throw early on, we've seen him make plays like that all season. What impresses you about the step forward that he's taken this year on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, he just gets better and better. He's got a lot of skills, and that was a fantastic play, and got rid of it quick, used the grass, skipped right to the first baseman, and he didn't try to throw the ball all the way. He knew what he needed to do. He needed to get rid of it and be accurate and let the first baseman make a pick or whatever happened there. But, yeah, I'm super happy with the way he's played defensively. I mean, offensively as well, but we're discussing his defense. It's been superior really all year.
And Kendall coming in bottom of the ninth, being able to extend that rally as you guys tried to tie it there. What did you like about that at bat? And could we see maybe more of that in the future?
Yeah, he first pitch was some type of off-speed pitch away, called it a strike, and kind of got the same pitch, I think, a pitch or two later, and that's what he singled on. And it's a good job, not trying to do too much. We didn't need a home run there. We still would have been behind. We needed another hit. We needed a base runner. Got it to Charles, who can hit it out anywhere, and that's all we were asking right there. It's good.
Thanks, Coach.
And then with the doubleheader tomorrow, what's the plan with Landon now having 2 days shorter rest?
Yeah, I mean it's not to our advantage. That's all I can tell you. I mean, I don't know what you're asking me. He's starting.
Just bring him back tomorrow. Realistically, how far could he go?
Well, you just have to be at the game and watch. I'm not going to tell you everything we're going to do with him.